Hey everybody, Allison here with Southland Goldens. I am here with Luke.
Hi.
So Luke is my son. Luke is the head trainer of Southland Goldens. I am here with our Maggie Tommy litter for our week 1 video. So one thing I want to add is you guys are in luck because Luke is out for summer break, which means he gets to spend all the time with the puppies. So these pups are going to be spoiled, going to be super socialized, right? Luke's really good at making all the noises for us. So the puppy's date of birth is May the 16th. We have 5 boys and 5 girls, and Maggie is the sweetest mom. She did fantastic. I can only imagine giving birth to 10 little babies, but she was a rock star throughout it all. Their going home date, if your puppy is going home at 8 weeks old, their going home date is going to be July 11th. So a couple things I want to go over. Here at Southland Goldens, we do these weekly videos. As you can see right now, there's not much to see. This is all we do. We eat and we sleep. Yes, they are typically in a whelping box for the video purposes. I don't have the mom in here, and we remove the whelping box just so you guys can see them a little bit better. And also, if Maggie was here, Maggie would be right here, and you would not see any of these puppies. So she's getting a little bit of a break, right, Luke? Yeah, that's right. She's getting a much needed little break from the babies. But they're doing really good. Everyone, their eyes are still not open. So eyes do not open until about day 10. You can see that they're starting to try to open their ears still. They cannot hear. Still got a little ways for that as well. You will see the collars that they have on, the different color collars. This is going to be the collar they have on until they go home. This way, for each week's video, you'll be able to continue to monitor their weight, how their little temperaments develop. Of course, right now, there's not much to see. Again, we just eat, sleep, and kind of crawl around. That's it. Look at Gray. Gray, where are you going? You're going the wrong way. All your friends are over there. But these color collars are going to be the ones they're going to wear. Yes, this is white. White colors get a little bit dirty, especially the whole fun of birthing process. So white's color will be updated pretty frequently. A couple of other things to go over. The puppies are going through an exercise called ENS. I'm not going to bore you and go over all the facts about that right now. It's exercises we do from day 3 till day 16. I'm going to share what that is and the benefits of it on the blog. It's a super great thing, so I would highly recommend that you read it, look it over, and it is something we do with all of our litters. A couple of other things I want to talk about is we have 5 boys, 5 girls. All of the males have been reserved. We do currently have 2 females reserved, so our 4th and 5th pick female are available. The way our picking process works is each week, every Friday, before the end of day of Friday, we will post a video. After the week 6 video has been posted, that's when our picking process is going to start. It goes in the order of which we receive your deposit. So we require a $500 deposit that locks you in with the pick, and then the remaining balance is due after you pick which puppy is yours. Now, of course, these videos get a lot more interesting around that week 4, 5, and 6, right, Luke? That's when they start to get up and play a little bit more. They kind of just sleep right now a lot. That's all they really do. So if you have any questions about the picking process or how that works, feel free to reach out to me. We will not send out an email every week when we post the videos to the blog, so do make sure you check it every Friday. Of course, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to email me, call me, text me, whatever. I am happy to answer all the questions. I try to flood the blog with as much information as possible. You're going to see that I will post our supply recommendation page. It has links on there for you to click and purchase all of these items. The most important to me are obviously the food. So the food that we feed can only be ordered online. You're going to hear me say that every week. It's super important to go ahead and get that ordered because you don't want to swap the food for your puppy when they come home. That just creates upset stomachs. So go ahead, order your food. They will deliver it to you. It's the TLC food. We have all of our dogs on it. Highly recommend it. The Kuranda beds. We love the Kuranda beds. You can buy the little toppers for them if you've live in a place that's cold. Obviously, here in Alabama, we don't need the toppers very often. It's pretty hot. It's like 90 degrees here today. Nice and warm. Good day to swim later, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look at Orange. Oh, my goodness. So,
Bring a dog.
no, not these. You swim with the big dogs. So, the food, the Coranda bed. You'll also see the big lamb chop. It's a stuffed animal. More on that, but I definitely recommend it. So check out the supply recommendations. Go ahead and start getting that ordered. Another thing I want to say is travel arrangements. If you're picking up your puppy, fantastic. Let's go ahead and start looking at a date around July 11th and get that locked in. If you want your puppy to be flown to you, now we don't do cargo, so the puppies will fly with one of our team members in cabin to an airport near you. Super easy process. We handle all of that for you, so you don't have to worry about it. If that is something you're interested in, it is usually cheaper the earlier we book those flights. So let's go ahead and start looking at dates. Just say, hey, Allison, that's something I want to know about. I'll put together a quote, send it to you. If you live close enough where we can drive, let me know if you would like somebody to drive the puppy to you. Let's just go ahead and get that locked in, because I promise you these next 7 weeks are going to fly by, aren't they? We blink and these puppies are up running around, untying our shoes, playing with Luke, making all the noise. Okay, so now it's time to meet the puppies. I'm going to go over their collar colors real fast. This right here, we have Miss White, we have Mr. Brown, Mr. Red, Mr. Blue, Miss Gray, Mr. Black, Mr. Orange, Miss Green, Miss Purple, and I think I know who this is. I think this is going to be Pink. Yep, and Miss Pink right here. So I'm going to pick each puppy up and we're going to go over their weights. This is something we do every week in our weekly videos. Typically, when we get past week 4, we start to talk about their temperaments and their personalities and how they interact with us, how they interact with their litter mates. Right now, there's nothing to talk about because they don't. They just sleep. They just sleep and eat. Kind of like you in the summer. They sleep and eat. That's Luke's summer. Sleep, eat, play with puppies, and repeat. Right, bud?
It's funny because gray is darker than white, but right now it's kind of gray is lighter than
Because
white.
their color. Yeah, their color. White's, like I said, white collars are hard to keep white. Yes, they are. Okay, so I'm going to pick them up. We're going to start with our ladies first, don't we, Luke? We always do the ladies first.
Yeah. One day can we do boys first?
We'll see. All right, so we're going to go in the order of the largest puppy to the smallest for our girls. So this is Miss Gray. Miss Gray is 1.78 pounds, so she's our second largest puppy. Oh, let's see how many yawns we can got. We can got. See I am tired, right? Woo, it's been a fun week. See how many yawns we can get. So this is Miss Gray at 1.78. You'll see their eyes are still closed, pigment's starting to come in. Little noses are turning black, paw pads are turning black. This is Miss Gray, 1.78. Next we have Miss Pink. So Miss Pink is 1.52. Do we get a yawn? No yawn, Miss Pink?
I've already yawned like 4 times.
Oh, there's our yawn. There it is.
1.
That's 2. We got Gray and Pink. Pink
Gray
is
yawned?
Yep, Pink is 1.52. Next in size for our girls. Yeah, you do. Is Miss Purple. Miss Purple is 1.46. 3 yawns. And you'll also see their dew claws were removed. So dew claws were removed around day 3. So dew claws are removed. All right. Next we have Next we have Miss White. Miss White is 1.38. 1.38 for Miss White. Little eyes still closed. Next week you'll be able to see their eyes are open. There it is. Miss White at 1.38. Our smallest is going to be Miss Green. She is our smallest puppy. She is 1.2 pounds. Oh, there it is. 1.2 for Miss Green. So definitely a smaller girl. All right, now on for our boys. And our biggest boy, who was by far the biggest when he was born, is Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange is 1.92. So a chunky boy. The boys must not be sleepy, Luke. Just the girls. Whoop. Are you dreaming? This is Mr. Orange, our biggest male, at 1.92.
All the girls,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next in size, we have Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue is 1.7. So not too far behind Mr. Orange. Mr. Blue at 1.7. Boys aren't tired. And then we have Mr. Black. Mr. Black is 1.6. You're wide awake. Oh, there's my yawn. Mr. Black at 1.6. And then our two smaller boys, not a huge difference. With the boys, there's really not a small boy. There's a small girl, obviously. Miss Green is smaller. But next we have Mr. Red at 1.48. You trying to find your mama? Yeah, I'm sniffing for my mama. This is Mr. Red at 1.48. They sure can. And then next we have Mr. Brown at 1.46. So again, those two boys, not a huge difference. 1.48 for Red, 1.46 for Brown. All right, we'll sit back down with these guys. So that is all 10 of the puppies. Again, our going home date for this litter is going to be July 11th. Each week, we'll continue to go over a few tips about transitioning from our home to your home. We start crate training all puppies at 6 weeks old, so they are accustomed to, for one, learning to hold their potty, and also they're used to being away from their litter mates. They kind of have that separation, around that 6-week mark. We slowly transition into crate training to make the crate a positive place for them. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, our weekly videos will be posted every Friday. I'm going to post some more information about the ENS exercises that we do, our supply recommendations. But if you have any questions, let me know. Let's go ahead and get those travel arrangements booked, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a great week.
Bye.